Chief of Police in this scenario, and I think it's important to be the face of the agency and the organization. To those individuals who live in La Colonia, we do understand what you're going through. We sympathize, we empathize with you. As I stated previously in the press conference and press release, we are of the understanding, and based on our investigation and based on the information we have, that there were 3 individuals shot that night. They were all males, no children, no females. And from here on, we're going to ask the Ventura County Sheriff's Office to take and handle details of that investigation. We are concerned, we are sympathetic, we are empathetic, and again, I think we all need to maintain a little bit of patience also. It's only been 72 hours since this incident happened. This investigation is going to take some time to complete. It's extremely complex, it's ongoing, and we ask for everyone's patience for the conclusion of the investigation.
Chief, you said 72 hours, but I was out there and no one could believe that, like, there wasn't a David Keith type person out there just trying to handle the situation. They're planning to add to a national march on Monday to your department against police brutality, and they also are accusing you of being from Arizona, if that's an accusation.
Okay, so is that a question or?
Yeah, I'm just saying, what do you,
question?
I mean, the question is that why 72 hours does it take someone to just say we are investigating this on camera?
Okay, it didn't take 72 hours, so I guess I should answer your previous question about having a public information officer is what I'm guessing you're asking. Unfortunately, we had a public information officer who is no longer with us, and we're in the process of hiring a public information officer. We did make initial statements to the press, and I wanted to make sure, in all honesty, that I was the face of the person to make those comments. About being from Arizona, I think the reason why that statement is made is because a lot of people has misconceptions about me as a chief of police. They may automatically assume that because I'm from Arizona that I'm someone who is going to send people out of this country, and that is never nor will be what I subscribe to or sign to. We're here to protect the community. We're here to make sure that those people who are violent to others in the community or who commit crimes are put in jail. So I won't ever apologize where I come from. Where I come from is where I come from. However, I trust and know that this community and the law enforcement officers here at the Oxnard Police Department are exceptional, do want to do a good job day in and day out.
Chief, at what point did you determine that Mr. Limon had nothing to do with the suspect?
So we found this out with almost great certainty yesterday.
Was there one thing that led to that?
There was not one thing, just based on the information that we have, that's what we determined.
Has the department reached out to the Limon family, and what recourse can you take, or the department take, if it is indeed found that he was killed by official gunfire?
I did make the attempt to reach out to Limon's mother, and she said through her tears that she didn't want to talk to me.
In your tenure, how hard is this for you? I know before you came, the last big incident in this city was when officers ran over a tourist on the beach and killed her, and it was a settlement of multi-million dollars. So in your is this like in your tenure here? Is this the worst thing that this department has, had to deal with?
I think at the moment, this is something that as a mother, I'm thinking of what Ms. Limon is going through. I'm thinking of what the family is going through. This is a tragic incident. And absolutely, yes, this is something that's challenging. This is something that we will have to get more facts and more information on. But again, it's just as equally as challenging for our employees who are involved in this too. So it's challenging. It's not anything that any one of us would want to deal with or have to deal with. But the fact of the matter is we are dealing with it. And we're dealing with it up front, being honest with you, and standing before you speaking to you today.
What is the officers who are on administrative leave? Number one, is it paid administrative leave? Number two, are they undergoing counseling as well?
Paid administrative leave, and they will undergo counseling prior to coming back, if they do come back to work.
One other thing that we're hearing from the neighborhood, which they asked that we address to you, is that they felt the body was moved, that the body was dragged. Do you know anything about this? That after they said he was dead, and it wasn't for medical purposes, that the body was dragged down the street?
I do know that officers tried to render, EMS or tried to render aid to Mr. Limon at the scene. And I don't think I want to comment on the why he was moved is what I will say, but we were trying to render aid to Mr. Limon.
How many officer-involved shootings have there been to date by the department?
That's 2, 3. Two? Yeah, 2 to date. Thank you.
Is there, can you give us a timeline on when the results of the autopsies are expected and how your department will proceed, or the sheriff's department will proceed?
Can't answer questions on the time frame from the coroner's office. Honestly, can't answer questions on how long this investigation is going to take. It is extremely complex. We have full confidence in the Ventura County Sheriff's Office to conduct a thorough investigation. Once they complete their components of the investigation, they will submit that case to the district attorney's office, who will then review it. Keeping in mind, too, that we will have an administrative investigation that's ongoing as well. And then we will share those results once those results happen.
That's an internal investigation?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Ventura?
Are any of you able to speak with us today? Any of the people investigating can comment at all on your investigation?
Okay, who's talking? Okay, I didn't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry, I said, are any of the people investigating, I see everyone else is here as well, can they comment on the status of the investigation?
I think their comment would be the same as my comment. This is an ongoing investigation in the very preliminary stages of the investigation. I don't want to rush this. No one else should want to rush this. We want to make sure that this is a thorough investigation, so I would feel more comfortable having me make the comments and just say that, that this is going to be an investigation and we have to wait and be patient.
Why is it important to have the sheriff do this investigation and not do it internally with your department?
Because of the extenuating circumstances involving all the different parties in this, we felt it better that an outside agency investigate this.
Are flags at half staff on city buildings because of this incident today?
No, sir. How about one more question and...
Are you?
Assistant Sheriff Pentis is
Okay.
prepared to.
Okay. Standing, and I'll get to you. Standing to my right is Assistant Sheriff Gary Pentis, who will be leading the investigation from the Sheriff's Office.
There were so many bullets in the building, like 40 plus, and then 2 different cars. And I'm just wondering, are you firm that they shot at police as well? Or were all those bullet holes we're seeing police bullet holes? Because some were 22, some were larger.
As I said in the initial comments to you, the officers were fired upon and the officers returned fire. With that, thank you all very much for coming. Again,
Who's the
Assistant
Assistant
Sheriff Gary
Sheriff?
Pentis will respond to
Okay.
minimal questions on the investigation. Thank you.